Welcome back to another Feminine Rebellion. Today I have Jo Kempton speaking about the unseen support longing for you. Jo has emerged from a powerful story where she realized that she was the one incapable of seeing and receiving the support that was all around her. Jo, I feel like you see this so clearly now for other women, those women who have been on their knees, really wanting and asking and longing for support, get knocked down, unable to receive what is right before them. Please tell us more about this.
Oh my goodness, Lisa. Thank you so much. It's just so lovely to be here with you. Yes, I have a little giggle to myself when I remember how it was for me. So many years ago, I longed and longed for support. And I genuinely thought that it wasn't there when I was bringing up my children, when I was helping my young son who needed some extra help along the way with all his therapies and various things that he needed. I I longed to be supported. I longed for some people to come in and sweep me up and help me out. And and what I didn't notice is that it was all there for me all along. And it took the most amazing thing happening to me to help me to realize what I was doing. I was blocking and stopping and pushing away all that was coming towards me. And to those of you listening, I'm just going to acknowledge Lysa, my dear, dear friend, mentor, and colleague, for opening my eyes so wide to what I was up to. And this came about when we were having a photo shoot together, taking some beautiful pictures to update my website. And I had a few costume changes and rushing around to make myself look just how I wanted. And Lysa bent down to help me to do up my sandal. And I pulled my foot back, turned around, said, I can do it myself. And I did up my own sandal. And my dear friend Lysa, who's here, right here beside me today, she waited for just the right time. She knew just what I was up to. And she waited for just the right time. And she brought it to my attention what I'd done. And what I realized was so suddenly in that moment was that I was pushing away and not noticing that which was coming towards me. And that huge realization has absolutely changed my life. And now yes, I want everyone to know, and I want everyone to be supported and clear enough to be able to see and notice what's coming towards them. So that's the reason that I tell this story, because I'm so passionate to let everyone know that so much is right in front of us and is actually just unseen. And when we take the blinkers down and open up our energy and clear our hearts, then we become able to notice what we so long for and desire that is actually just right there waiting.
Oh, there's so much grief and so much joy on your voice as I hear this story. And I know that my life has followed a similar trajectory, which is what made it so easy to see what you were doing. And I hold so much grace for other friends and colleagues and the women around me who are likewise encumbered by this deep story that they are unsupported and that the support isn't here. And your willingness to really allow your energy to clear and your heart to open, to begin to train your eyes to see the support that's here. What was an unexpected challenge for you? Once you made that connection and realization that support was here for you, what was something you weren't expecting to happen in that process of learning how to see the support?
I wasn't expecting so much to be there for me right away. I wasn't expecting the what I needed to do in order to receive that. So
Mm,
what I found was that when the support started coming in, I needed to really take a breath. When
mm,
I noticed these small or large offerings that were coming towards me, whether it was money or whether it was a meal or help with doing the dishes or anything, I had to stop myself from saying that automatic, no, I'm fine.
mm,
That hyper independence that I had going on actually pushed away what was coming towards me. So when I started noticing it bit by bit, I actually needed to train my brain and my body and my energy field to to um, to really slow down. That's why I slowed down then, isn't it? To really slow down
Yes.
and to take that deep breath and notice and accept it.
Mm,
Whether I was offering myself something small, or whether someone was at a family gathering and offered to do the dishes or offered to help me serve up.
mm,
Someone offered to help me with my children or take out the rubbish. Even though I knew, oh, I can do that myself.
mm.
It was a challenge to be able to just let others do it for me. And as you can hear from my voice, it brought a whole new, a whole new softness to my life.
Mm,
And yeah, I'm so grateful to you
mm.
and also to myself for taking the opportunity that I had in that moment and in those moments to begin to receive uh, what was there for me.
I always feel so enchanted by the deep gratitude that you bask in. I think your story of emerging from so little support and really feeling like when you were down on your knees, that was when people knocked you down further, that it really did create a hard shell around you. And now your ability to really slow down and perceive, I just feel so much joy and gratitude emanating from you. That's medicine in and of itself, Joe. Thank you so much for your bravery and your courage. This Feminine Rebellion interview series is really about spotlighting medicine women who have done something extraordinary that was unexpected and who have allowed in the elixir that they want for everyone else. I mean, how much does a woman want to actually support everyone around her? This is one of the heights of joy that I see perpetually within myself and you and our community, and that shadow side of being able to not see the support that's here for us. So deeply courageous. I know that you call your work the shining feeling as an energy healer, someone who is able to really perceive and clear the energy around yourself and others. This is really what allows the support that is there to become visible. What is one step that someone could take in order to open their eyes and allow their heart to receive what they're longing for?
Thank you, Lisa. The one thing that I found so incredibly helpful and an absolute necessity in beginning to receive is the slowing down. I feel like we are all rushing through life at such a pace and feeling like we're so proud of doing it all ourselves. We come to a point where we can't. And that slowing down, taking a breath, and the recognition of what is there and what is in front of us can just make it's absolutely transformational, Lisa. You know this, and
Mm.
I know this, and our lives have changed so incredibly now that we know how to take that sacred pause.
I feel myself slowing down when I listen to your voice, and I know that you are very generously offering a space for other people to gather with you and slow down and practice receiving through a group energy clearing. Would you like to share the details for your Art of Receiving webinar coming up this Thursday?
Thank you, Lisa. Yes, the art of receiving. I felt this need to gather others, to gather women like me, gather women who are feeling rushed and overwhelmed, feeling like life is knocking them down over and over and over again. And they are looking for a way to bring that strength back into, well, the word that's coming to me is to their torso and to their energy field, so they are no longer knocked down. And
Mm.
the art of receiving is this beautiful, gentle, peaceful space which I'm holding for others on Thursday for 90 minutes. And we're going to be learning about the energy clearing methods that I use. I'm so passionate about teaching them so people are resourced
Mm.
to lighten their own load every day, to lighten the weight on their shoulders every day and clear the energy around them.
I
And
just,
so
I,
please go.
oh, I love that anyone listening to you is experiencing some of this medicine. And I know that I've been to not only your personal one-on-one appointments and I reach out and hire you myself, but also being in a group environment with you is really powerful because we're witnessing the medicine in action. That so often when women gather, our default is to be in deep servitude. And when I've been present with you, you really do have this incredible ability to sit in your own energy very purely and model and mirror this self devotion and capacity to receive for yourself to everyone near you. So I'm very excited. This is a day event this Thursday from 12 p.m. So for those of you who can't make a nighttime, this is a daytime appointment with Joe. And
It is recorded, so those who are not available to come along live can receive the recording afterwards. So
Mm,
yeah, I feel like that's really important because people have different time frames all over the world and also all over New Zealand. So I wanted to make that available as well.
so generous. If your heart was able to whisper a message really gently to every woman that's currently feeling overwhelmed and burdened and unsupported, what would you whisper to her heart?
So much more is available to you than you ever dreamed. And this pause can be the opening that you've been longing for.
So beautiful. Joe Kempton, energy healer from the Wairarapa. What a joy to bask in your presence today. Thank you so much for being part of this Feminine Rebellion interview. Uh,
Thank you, Lisa.
I'm really excited for the group that are going to gather around your heart who are really ready to see what support is here for them. Thank you so much. We would love to hear what reached your heart from this interview. You can see the details here for Joe's upcoming event and go and check out her pages, Joe Kempton Energy Healer, to find out this magic. Our love and our care goes out to everyone watching this. Thanks for being here.